Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Avis. Welcome back to an episode. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on some pretty awesome brand new Roblox UGC Halloween themed accessories, so let's just start today's episode. Alright boys and girls, so on this first page right here, page 17, we can find a very nice top hat and maybe these cursed chains. I think they're very nice for Halloween and overall just have a pretty awesome design. On the next page, of course, we can find some of the accessories which I've already showcased in the previous episode. We have the hair by Bsm, and then of course you have these very awesome eye boppers made by Sarah. You have some very nice Batwings right here. I'm quite a huge fan of this back accessory by Bsm, and I'm definitely going to showcase this one. So next up we have the Halloween crystal ball, already showcased this one, and then these pretty interesting potions made by Inkwaves. Let's take a look at one of those for the 1.0 avatar. So on the next page, of course, we can find some very awesome pins right here. I don't think these are supposed to be Halloween themed, but I definitely want to showcase one of these. I'm quite a huge fan of them, and maybe of course we can find some more Halloween themed accessories. As an example right here, we have these two, which I've already showcased in a previous episode, and I'm pretty certain those are most of the Halloween themed accessories. Let's take a look at some of these ones right here on this page. On the next page, of course, we can find some very awesome witch accessories made by Inkwaves. I think these are pretty incredible. We also of course have a very nice bat purse right here, which looks really cool. Let's take a look at one of these accessories by Wolfragon. Maybe they're kind of Halloween themed. And then of course we can find some more Halloween themed accessories like this pumpkin axolotl, which I've already showcased, and then these ones right here by Productive Mr. Duck. Let's take a look at one of those. We of course also have these Batwings right here by Matthew, which are pretty nice. On the next page, of course, we can find some more Halloween themed accessories, in this case by Urias. I think these are really cool, very nice lollipops, and they have a very nice design. We of course also have the friendly Noob wings, which look quite disturbing, not gonna lie, and then maybe the corrupt teddy bear and maybe the Slaughterer smile. So yeah. On the next page, of course, we can find, I think, no brand new Halloween themed accessories. I've already showcased this alien hat, so let's just move on to the next one. I can actually mention though that the web aura is finally on sale and it's priced at 200 Robux, so that's quite interesting. So on the next page, of course, we can find some of the Halloween themed accessories made by Urias, which are finally back on sale. As far as I'm concerned, all of these went off sale, so that's pretty interesting. We of course have right here a few more Halloween themed accessories like this green jack-o'-lantern hat. We of course also have this creepy Frankenstein hat, and of course this devil hat, which is quite awesome. We have some falling feather wings, which are pretty awesome looking. Next up, of course, the classic Scarecrow and the pumpkin pail, so some very nice accessories for Halloween, of course. On the next page, of course, we can find some more Halloween themed accessories. As an example, we have right here pretty awesome looking Scythe made by Urias. I think this one's pretty cool. We have a pumpkin backpack, of course, maybe this cross sword necklace. I think this one looks pretty amazing, and I'm pretty certain those are most of the brand new accessories, so let's move on to the next page. On the next page, of course, we can find some of the accessories which I've already showcased, so let's move on to the next one. So next up, of course, we have the Halloween orange cape right here made by this UGC creator, and the very awesome looking hat, which looks pretty scary, the ice top hat, of course, and then these ink wings and ink horns, which are pretty cool. We also have a tombstone right here, very matching, of course, and then some of the other accessories which I've already showcased. Maybe the eyeball hat row. I think these are quite interesting. On the next page, of course, we can find some more Halloween themed accessories like this very awesome witch hat. We of course also have a few more witch hats right here, which are pretty nice, and then of course the Frankenhat, which looks pretty cool, and the gray monster, which is very nice as well. A pretty adorable looking spooky bat right there, and then the spiderweb veil right there, which is pretty awesome overall. On the next page, we can find of course the classic Scarecrow crystal ball, so very nice. We also have a few interesting rings right here, nose rings, so quite interesting, I guess. Next up, of course, this spooky parasol. We also have the arcane witch hat. Next up, of course, another spooky bed buddy, which looks really adorable, and then of course we also will have a few pumpkin hats, as you can see, so let's take a look at those. On the next page, of course, we can find some very awesome Batwings. I think these are pretty incredible, made by Juno, and then of course we have some blindfolds. We have the angry jack-o'-lantern blindfold, we have the happy jack-o'-lantern blindfold, some ghost blindfolds, and then maybe the afterlife ones as well. I think those are Halloween themed. On the next page, of course, we can find some very nice accessories right here, all of course for Halloween. I think these are very nice. Let's take a look at all of these ones. You of course also have some pumpkins right here made by Urias, which are pretty cool. And on the last page, we of course have right here a spooky axolotl hat, which looks quite terrifying, but very matching, of course, and the evil pumpkin. So now, of course, let's take a look at all of these accessories in full detail. So first up, we have this very nice Monstrous Top Hat. I think this one looks pretty cool, has a very nice design, and is priced at 75 Robux. Next up, of course, we have these pretty awesome looking chains, a very awesome front accessory overall. These pretty amazing looking Batwings made by Bsm, which aren't currently on sale yet. Next up, of course, you have the Potion of Death for 1.0. I think this one looks pretty interesting. We of course also have the gorgeous rose pin with moons, so very nice. I think this one looks very awesome overall. Next up of course we have this pretty awesome accessory made by Wolfragon. I'm quite a huge fan of it. Then of course you have this pretty awesome looking neck accessory made by Inkwaves. I think this is for a different avatar package, so yeah, quite interesting. Next up, of course, a very nice bed purse right here. We, of course, have once again an accessory by Wolfragon. I'm quite a huge fan of it. Then, of course, he has some very nice shoulder accessories made by Productive Mr. Duck. I don't think these are supposed to be Halloween themed, but I just wanted to include these because I think they're very nice. Another very awesome looking purse. We have some very nice Batwings right here. And, of course, the pumpkin lollipop, the ghost lollipop, the eye lollipop, the jack-o'-lantern lollipop. Let's take a look at one of these. I think these are pretty nice. We, of course, also have the friendly Noob wings, which look quite terrifying, to be honest. I'm not fully sure what to really say for these ones, but they're quite interesting. Corrupt teddy bear, of course. Next up, the Slaughterer smile, priced at 87 Robux. I think this one actually does look quite terrifying. It's made by Green Pig, so quite an interesting hat accessory. Once again, right here, an accessory made by Wolfragon. I'm quite a huge fan of it. Looks really incredible. And now, of course, the ones by Furious, which are finally back on sale until November 1st of 2021, so quite interesting. We have the very nice looking Scythe. Next up, of course, the giant lollipop. Looks pretty awesome. The Halloween horns, Halloween turtleneck, of course. This pretty awesome looking hat accessory, very nice as well. Halloween nurse hat, Jim the Pumpkin is also back on sale. We have the clean Halloween spikes, of course. The jack-o'-lantern hat, made by a different Roblox UGC creator, which looks quite nice, to be honest. Quite a huge fan of it. Then, of course, you also have the classic Frankenstein hat, which is very interesting, to be honest. This one looks quite terrifying. Then, of course, also a devil hat, very nice. We have some pretty amazing looking wings. Pretty awesome accessory. I'm quite a huge fan of it. Next up, of course, the classic Scarecrow, very nice one. The pumpkin pale and orange, pretty cool, made by the same creator, of course. Then, of course, you also have the very nice Scythe right here, the All Hallows Scythe, priced at 333 Robux, so quite an interesting price, but this one looks really detailed, and I'm quite a huge fan of it. You, of course, also have a very nice pumpkin backpack, a pretty awesome looking cross sword necklace, very nice, a very nice cape right here, made by Ardaman, very cool looking design. I'm quite a huge fan of it with the bat inside, very nice. Next up, of course, you have this one, which looks really incredible. I'm quite a huge fan of it, the void pumpkin faced hat. This one looks very detailed, and yeah, I think this one looks pretty amazing overall. You have the ice on top hat, of course, which looks quite terrifying, priced at the cheapest price possible. The ink wings, of course, and the ink horns, which are very awesome accessories. The tombstone, of course. Next up, we have the eyeball head rose, so kind of similar to something Roblox used to have, the head rose. So I think that's pretty cool. Next up, of course, you have the burning shadow skull mask. Then, of course, you also have the kawaii witch hat. Next up, the evil Jeff mask, the lantern hat, made by one of the Chinese UGC creators. You, of course, also have the Frankenhat, priced at 100 Robux. This one is pretty cool, kind of reminds me of the big hat, so I think that's actually a very nice hat right here. Definitely gives me some big hat vibes, and honestly, this one is pretty cool. I like it a lot. Then, of course, you have the gray monster hat, the spooky bat buddy, which looks really adorable despite a web veil. We have the classic Scarecrow crystal ball. Next up, the bat nose ring, of course, the bat nose ring in a different color. We have the spooky parasol, very awesome design. I really like the kind of pattern on top. I think the pattern just looks really magnificent. The creator definitely did an incredible job on this one. We, of course, also have another witch hat made by Urias. Quite a huge fan of witch hats, and I'm probably going to buy some of them. And now, of course, some different pumpkins. We have the ones by Green Pig right here. I think these are pretty awesome, to be honest. The bat confetti made by Juno. We have the right bandage arm, of course. There's also left variant. Next up, the green Batwings made by Juno. I think these are really detailed and very incredible, to be honest. We also have the purple bat head wings. There's different colors for all of these, so that's pretty nice. Next up on this list, of course, we have these very nice blindfolds. I think these are pretty incredible, and I'm quite a huge fan of them. We have a few different variants for these ones, some ghost variants, and then of course the pumpkin variants, and the afterlife ones, so that's very nice. Next up on this list, we have the demonic bear right here. I think this one looks pretty cool overall, has a very nice design, and is priced at 50 Robux. You, of course, also have a very nice Halloween mask made by one of the Chinese UGC creators, and of course a very awesome looking Halloween scarf. Kind of reminds me of things Roblox would do, so that's pretty nice overall. You, of course, also have the trick or treat friend, which looks really cute, to be honest, and the black ghost hood, of course, which looks pretty interesting, to be honest. I think this one actually looks quite hilarious. Next up, of course, the red devil's tail. We also have some very nice waist spell books right here made by Dyesoft. I'm quite a huge fan of these ones. I think they look really nice. We also have the ghost right here made by one of the Chinese UGC creators. Some very nice headphones, a very awesome looking back accessory once again. I think these are just really detailed. Next up, of course, you have a very nice Halloween hood for 1.0. Some very awesome looking cursed flames witch hat. I think these are very nice overall. Just have a really great design. And then, of course, some more of these glow glowing pumpkins. Really incredible design. We have a very detailed pumpkin hat right here made by, I think, a brand new Roblox UGC creator. Haven't really seen them before. And then of course a few more pumpkin hats, which are very nice. Also some by Yuri's right there. A very nice witch hat once again. The spooky axolotls of course. And then that's it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Have a great day, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.